Hello, and welcome to my presentation about equilibrium. In this two-part series, we're going to look at two examples of how equilibrium applies to everyday life, specifically, the chemistry happening inside our bodies. Let's start with the chemistry happening in your mouth. Do you ever wonder why we scrub that sticky stuff called toothpaste on our teeth? I'm going to explain to you how fluoride helps keep our pearly whites healthy and cavity-free. Our teeth are the hardest things in our bodies, but the bacteria in our mouth, such as Streptococcus mutans and Lactobacilli, convert sugars and starches into lactic acid. We can also acidify our mouth from sugary drinks, gastric juices, or even swimming in a pH unbalanced pool. This can disrupt the pH in our mouths and creates plaque that dissolves the enamel, leading to cavities. Let's talk about the critical pH in our mouth, which stands at about 5.5. If the solution in our mouth has a pH above 5.5, then it's generally safe for teeth. But if it's below 5.5, the calcium hydroxyapatite, which makes up most of our enamel, can become damaged in a process called demineralization. In an aqueous solution, we have the following equilibrium expression. The reactants being hydroxyapatite, which I mentioned earlier, and the products are calcium ions, phosphate ions, and hydroxide. Our reactant here has an extremely small KSP value, making it nearly insoluble. But with acids added as a reactant, according to Le Chatelier's principle, the reaction will move to the right, making hydroxyapatite more and more dissolvable. With an increase in hydrogen ions, phosphate is going to bond with it to form phosphoric acid and water. This will decrease the concentration of phosphate, which will also move the reaction forwards. This is where toothpaste comes to the rescue. If you ever look at the ingredients on your toothpaste, you should notice that the primary medicinal ingredient is fluoride or contains fluoride. Fluoride ions coat the enamel to form a barrier to protect it while it repairs itself. I know, our bodies are awesome. This process is called remineralization. During this process, fluoride ions replace the hydroxyl group, forming fluorapatite. Fluorapatite is even less soluble than hydroxyapatite. Even acids can't get to it. So now the new compound is even tougher than it was before and way more resistant to cavity formation. Did you know that about 70% of Ontarians live in areas with fluoride added to the water? According to the CDC, areas with fluoridated water show a decrease in tooth decay by 25%. And let's not forget another helpful agent, saliva. Our saliva has a buffer mechanism using bicarbonate. Bicarbonate helps in the remineralization process by neutralizing or buffering the pH in the mouth. It does this by bonding with those pesky hydrogen ions to form carbon dioxide and water. So the more saliva, the more bicarbonate ions available to help keep that pH above critical level. I'll talk more about bicarbonate in the next video. Well, all this makes me want to get up and go brush my teeth. So I'm going to go do that. And I'll see you in the next video, where we'll dive into the circulatory system. Thanks for watching.